hit the rock bottom, and I've gone through moments that I've felt like I'm so proud of myself, other lessons that I feel like I'm a failure, and other lessons that I think like there's when I was doing some self-reflection of my growth in my 20s, and to be more specific, on my late 20s, from 25 to now, and there are several lessons that I've learned about life, to my life in general. And maybe just to mention a few, like I'll just mention the big lessons, the big four lessons that life that I've. Hello, how are you? I trust that you are good. How has your week been? The glory of God has been sufficient, so don't forget to take a moment and give thanks to God for the gift of life, for this far that He has brought you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Dorothy Museo, and my top of the list is it's okay to ask for help. This doesn't make you lesser of a person, or it does not make you smaller. The way I've learned this is because in postgraduate, most of the time you'll get to circumstances, or you'll get to situations where you are stagnant, or you get stuck at an or you'll get stuck at a task, and you are not able to find ways on how to navigate it. And the only favor that you can do to yourself is to ask your colleagues or ask an expert from your field to help you on how to navigate it. So this has taught me, like, sometimes we have to let go of the ego that we human beings always carry, and put it aside, and just go ahead and ask for help from our neighbors or from that person that may help you. And it has taught me, even in life generally, sometimes we have to let go of that ego. We have to shed it off and ask for help, so that we can be able to negotiate some challenges, or some stumbling blocks, or some stagnant situations in life. So that has been my biggest lesson, that it's okay to ask for help. It doesn't make you less of a human being, and it doesn't make you smaller. My number two on the list is, even the ones that we consider best can give up on something. Basically, meaning, like, it's okay to let go of something if it does not prove worthy, or it does not prove the value of holding on to it. Be it can be a character, it can be a friend, it can be some job or something that you are holding on to. And if it does not prove worthy to you, even if you are doing best at it, it's okay to let it go. I've seen people that give up on postgraduate, but it's just because they are actually good, but if it does not prove worthy to them, however good they are at it, it's okay to let go of something that is not worthy, or that does not prove a value to you. So don't hold on to something that doesn't bring the worth out of it. If it's that friendship, drop it like a hot potato. Here, that's something that I've learned. And I'm not, since I learned this, I'm not holding on to something. I'm like, it doesn't make sense, it doesn't bring any value to me, it's not worthy. Drop it like a hot potato. My number three on the list is, sometimes you have to be alone. Like, alone. And being alone doesn't mean you are lonely. Sometimes you just need to, those moments that you are alone, to re-energize, to detoxify yourself, like, to discover yourself. The moments of you being alone to rethink and meditate about your life are really important. I've learned that there are those moments that you can just be alone. You need to hold some meetings within yourself, and just talk to yourself. Have a small committee, evaluate about your life and what you want, and those moments are really energizing. You get out of those such moments when you feel so energetic and you are ready to conquer the world. The way I learned this is, I'm basically a social person. For those that know me, I'm a sanguine. My nature is sanguine, so I'm an outgoing person. So I like talking to people, but sometimes I have been finding myself at times that I just need to be alone. I want that peace of being alone. And when I just get those moments that I'm alone, I can just sit down by myself and just not do anything. No phone, no laptop, just alone, and just gives me some peace. And I look for moments like And yeah, that has really been a good lesson for me. And my last lesson on the list is it's okay to take as many breaks as possible. If it's something that you've planned out to achieve or you wish to do, if you begin the journey, as long as you are making small steps, you can always take as many breaks as possible. Maybe the breaks are to energize yourself, then come back to it. It's okay to take as many breaks as possible, to rethink about your life, to rethink about your choices and everything. So it's okay to take those many breaks from something. Maybe, yeah, that is something that has taught me about life. It's okay to take as many breaks as possible. To my it's been when I reflect back about my 20s, really, from the time that I turned 20, yeah, and since that time, it has always been years of reflection, years of every year as its yeah, every year has its different experiences or different lessons, and I'm like, yo, years of evolution. There have been years of learning. There have been years of experiences that I have learned from. I have enjoyed all the moments, all the ups and downs. I've gone through situations where I felt like I've hit the rock bottom, and I've gone through moments that I've felt like I'm so proud of myself, other lessons that I feel like I'm a failure, and other lessons that I think like, oof, what am I doing in this life? But all I can say when I reflect back at it, every year, the lessons that it has come with them, they have really helped me to shape my life and really to, yes, to basically evolve as a human being, evolve as a single lady, evolve I, as a person, generally, in almost every aspect of my life, because like moments of being employed and then getting to some situations where I felt like I can quit and I can be okay. And get into situations where I feel like it's okay to quit jobs. You can actually quit a job and you don't have a plan B. So you can quit and go and reflect about yourself, and it's still fine. So I really enjoyed the evolution of through my 20s. From since I turned 20 to now, every step, every year has just been a moment that I cannot lack something to thank God for. Both the highs, both the lows, both the good times and the bad times, the moments that I've cried in the shower, the moments that I've cried on my pillows, my pillow can tell it all. Yeah, I just thank God for everything. And my reflection has always been full of smiles. I'm like, if I'd not gone through this, maybe I would not have learned this. If I had not learned this, maybe I would not be able to navigate this part of my life. Maybe if I had not gone through this challenge that I felt sometimes, I was like, yo, why am I going through these kinds of challenges? I know myself, sometimes I'm like, yo, even if I'm a bad person, because I can be an arrogant person at the same time, but then sometimes I'm like, yo, even however arrogant I can be, I don't deserve this. But then later on, I'm like, yo, I just thank God that I went through that, because it has helped me navigate another aspect of my life. So yes, this was just a short video. By the way, I hope you learned something small from my top 4 lessons. 20s. Yes, I wish you all the best in everything that you do, in every step of your life. Take it as a lesson in every step, in your highs and in your lows, in your challenges, in your good moments and your bad moments. Always take everything and carry the lessons that you face, huh? And carry the lessons from your experiences. Anyways, all the best and success in everything that you do. Till I see you in my next video. Bye.